हेलो एवरीवन, गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल हु आर वाचिंग मी लाइव। बहुत सारे लोगों ने काफ़ी सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछे हैं मुझसे और आज मैं सबका जवाब दूंगा। आई हैव लिटिल बिट टाइम टुडे। तो पहला क्वेश्चन था हितेश कुमार ठक्कर जी का। उन्होंने पूछा, इफ स्पिरिट्स रियली एग्जिस्ट, क्या भूत सही में होते हैं? जी हाँ, सच जान के आपको बुरा लगे या अच्छा लगे, लेकिन सच्चाई यही कि होते हैं। चाहे भूत इंसान की दिमागी बीमारी हो या भूत सही में किसी की आत्मा हो, लेकिन भूत तो होते हैं ना। जैसे दिमागी बीमारी होती है, स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया होता है, बाइपोलर डिजीज होते हैं, वैसे हो सकता है भूत भी एक इसी प्रकार का कुछ बीमारी का सिम्टम हो जिसे हम डिनाई नहीं कर सकते। यानी भूत होते हैं और हम पैरानॉर्मल इन्वेस्टिगेटर्स यही ढूंढते हैं कि भूत क्या है। बेसिकली किसी के घर में अगर भूत की प्रॉब्लम चल रही है तो क्या वो एक साइकोलॉजिकल बीमारी है, दिमागी बीमारी है, या फिर वाकई में वहाँ पे कोई आत्मा है या आउट ऑफ बॉडी इंटेलिजेंस है। इंटेलिजेंस यानी कॉन्शियसनेस यानी चेतना, जो हम सबके शरीर में होती है, जिसकी वजह से मेरे और आप में और हम सब में कुछ ना कुछ डिफरेंसेस हैं, क्योंकि हमारी चेतना का लेवल जो है अलग अलग है। और मैं देख रहा हूँ काफ़ी सारे क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं शायद, मेरे ख्याल से, और पता नहीं कितने लोग देख रहे हैं मुझे। शायद अभी धीरे धीरे लोग आएंगे, बिकॉज इंडिया में लोग टाइम के थोड़े से पाबंद होते हैं। दूसरा क्वेश्चन था अतानु दे की तरफ से। वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन। उन्होंने पूछा, क्या इल्यूमिनाती एग्जिस्ट करती है और क्या सच्चाई है उसके पीछे, और क्या जो उसके सिंबल्स हैं। ही आस्क्ड अबाउट माय ओपिनियन ऑन इल्यूमिनाती एंड द symbols that everyone shows, like triangle and eye and different kind of things. Basically, Illuminati means enlightenment. And if I connect all the chords, all the जो भी हमें हिंट मिले हैं इल्यूमिनाती की तरफ से, तो 1773 में कुछ सीक्रेट सोसाइटीज फॉर्म होने शुरू हुए थे, जो जिनका काम था इनलाइटन करना लोगों को, सुपरस्टिशन के अपोजिट जाना, अपोज करना सुपरस्टिशन को, और एंटी रिलीजियस मूवमेंट चलाना, यानी लोगों का रिलीजन में फेथ कम करना। धीरे धीरे ये काफ़ी सीक्रेट होती गई और इनका काम था वर्ल्ड को एक ऑर्डर मिलाना। सो ऑर्डर इन द केस, क्योंकि पहले लोगों को समझदारी नहीं थी ह्यूमैनिटी के बारे में और बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बारे में समझदारी नहीं थी, समझ नहीं थी, तो सब सारे लोगों को दुनिया में किस तरह से पॉलिटिक्स रचा जाए, किस तरह से प्लान किया जाए, ताकि हर लोग एक ही पैकेट में समा सके और सब लोग एक ही तरह से ह्यूमैनिटी को समझने लगे। उसके लिए सीक्रेट सोसाइटीज बनी थी। और जो आप समझते होंगे इल्यूमिनाती के सिंबल्स होते हैं, जैसे ट्राइंगल। व्हाट डज ट्राइंगल रिप्रेजेंट? इट रिप्रेजेंट अ पिरामिड। यानी एक ट्राइंगल का जो ऊपर वाला हिस्सा होता है, जो पॉइंटेड होता है, दैट सिग्निफाइज यूनिवर्स से आप कनेक्टेड हैं, और यूनिवर्स के अंदर हर एनर्जी है जिसके कारण आप सक्सेसफुल बन सकते हैं, या फिर आपके अंदर आप अपने आप को पहचान सकते हैं। बेसिकली आपका परमात्मा से एक होना, यानी यूनिवर्स के साथ एक होना, ये शायद ट्राइंगल का सिंबल होता था। और ये जो आई का सिंबल था, ये इट वाज बेसिकली योर इनर सोल, द साइट ऑफ योर इनर सोल, आपकी अंदर की आत्मा की आंख, जिससे आप पूरी दुनिया को देख सकते हैं। कई लोग इसको तीसरी आंख भी बोलते हैं, जो यहाँ होता है पीनियल ग्लैंड। तो मेरे ख्याल से ये सब सिंबॉलिक हैं, और हर चीज़ आप इफ यू बॉइल डाउन, हर चीज़ सिंबॉलिक है, और हर चीज़ कुछ ना कुछ सिग्निफाई करती है कि लोगों को किस तरह से यूनिवर्स से सीखना चाहिए, और देयर इज लॉट मोर टू एक्सप्लोर इन दिस यूनिवर्स। देन आई रिसीव अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम डेनिस गेस्टाल्डो। शी सेड, आई मिस माई डैड एंड आई स्टिल बिलीव that he visits me. Over the years, I feel his visits are less. Can you help to confirm his presence? If you feel Dennis, that your father is visiting you, maybe you're right. A lot of spirits, when they pass on, they come to visit their loved ones. But again, we should learn one thing. We should get over this attachment, because this is what makes you a ghost. Ghost is only a spirit who is attached, who is emotionally attached to the human beings or any physical entity. Anything physical, if it attached to, is a ghost. And if it is a free will spirit, he can roam around, he doesn't have any attachment, he can move into dimensions. Sahil Chabra asked, is it safe to use echo walks at any haunted location? Also, if you can suggest way to stay protected from all entities. Very good question, Sahil. EchoVox, you can use it anywhere. It's basically an application that uses echo to generate some random voices. And we have found a lot of success with EchoVox communicating with something intelligent, out-of-body intelligence that could suggest that there's something paranormal going on. But again, if you want to stay protected with anything related to paranormal, if you want to stay protected, you have to believe in yourself. You just have to believe that nothing can harm you. Let me tell you a secret, Sahil. I have been to so many haunted locations for over years, but I never use any protection because I want to explore. It's just like you go on hunting an animal and you wear all the protection to keep him away. So if you don't call your animals towards yourself, how can you hunt? We don't hunt ghosts. I don't call myself a ghost hunter though, because I research on them. I don't go and killing down ghosts, and I don't flaunt like a ghost hunter. It's a wrong term a lot of people use, but it's acceptable now. But yeah, if you are in search of ghosts, you should always see to communicate with them, not to escape them, not to keep them away. This is how you can become a good researcher. Then I got a question from Hari Bhagat Singh Chaudhary. How can I communicate with entities? And the way a possession is depicted in villages as if the victim gains super strength and voice change, different things happen with them. So your question was about possessions. Very good questions. How can you communicate with entities? The same way you communicate with God, mentally. Entities do not understand language. They understand your energy signature, your thoughts. Whatever you do in your life, whatever you think, whatever your action is, whatever your behavior is, you emit an energy signature. When you communicate with someone, it's not words that counts in a communication. It's your body language, it's your gesture, it's your intent that counts. And this is what spirits understand. Spirits only understand your intent. So this is how you can communicate with spirits. People use crying to communicate with them. There are different methods to communicate with them. The most easiest method to communicate with the spirit is tiptology. Tiptology is basically asking spirit to knock on the wall. 2 knocks for yes or 3 knocks for no. You can ask them a series of questions and see what response you get. Again, possessions. A lot of people are interested in possessions. भूत किसी के ऊपर आते हैं या अंदर घुस जाते हैं शरीर के अंदर, ये काफी लोग जानना चाहते हैं. Possession is basically an influence. हम सब कोई किसी न किसी से इमोशनली इन्फ्लुएंस होते हैं या किसी की इमोशनल एनर्जी से इन्फ्लुएंस हो जाते हैं. जैसे सपोज इफ यू हैव वेरी नाइस फ्रेंड, वेरी गुड फ्रेंड, ही इज वेरी डिप्रेस्ड, ही इज वेरी डिस्करेज्ड, एंड he's sitting beside you. He doesn't tell you that he's discouraged or depressed. Slowly, you'll start getting a feeling of discouragement inside yourself because you're getting affected with a stronger emotional energy of a person. So spirits are what? What are spirits? Spirits are live emotional energy. They might have stronger, intense emotional energy that might influence you, and you start feeling that it is happening with you. But in most of the cases, possession is drama, it's hysteria, and it is also called I am special syndrome. That means a lot of people have such low self-esteem that they want to be talked all about them, all around. They want some attention to themselves, and they can get so low that they can start feeling possessed to get attention from other people. This is what happens in villages most of the times. Is it either hysteria or I am special syndrome to get some attention? Pratik Chawla asks, Pratik Chawla asks, sir, I want to know if the person is possessed and how can we confirm whether the person is possessed or not, and how can we help them? Very good. First of all, a person needs counseling. A lot of times, in case of hysteria, you might take them to a psychiatrist or psychologist or a hypnotist. They might help you. Don't fall into trap of ojhas and other people who just do drama to exorcise spirits. Exorcism is basically an art on making the spirit believe that you are more powerful than that spirit. It can be exorcism can be done using religious methods, like everyone does, using chanting mantras and other things. So you can also exorcise people singing a rap song. If you can make him believe that your rap song can do something to him, some harm to him. It's all about game of belief. Exorcism is a game of belief. And if you want to help a possessed person, the first thing you need to understand what benefit he's getting from that possession. That might give you a key to help that person. So, there are other questions coming. Hi Tamara, how are you? Anuj Malik, your second floor is abandoned around 5 years. No one lives there. Only old furniture and some useless stuff are there. Is it haunted? No. Maybe not. It's not necessary that an abandoned place become haunted if you leave it vacated for a long time. See, for anything to happen in the field of paranormal or in the world of paranormal, a spirit must have some emotional intent, emotional need. If your place can be haunted for 200 years, but you might never know because the spirit might not have that emotional need to communicate with you. Once the spirit has a need to communicate emotionally with you, he'll definitely appear wherever you are. Next question. Hi Saurav, I'll be sharing some experience with you in next time because I need to answer a lot of questions here. Abhishek Goyal, I just answer. If you watch this live session again after I finish it, you can understand what I said about spirits. And okay. Hi Claire, how are you? We'll be soon going ghost hunting, maybe in UK or in India. You're welcome to India anytime, whenever you want. So, any other questions? I have more questions. I have a list of questions that came from different pages. Amandeep Krishna, I live in a house on rent. The landlord was a very good man who died a natural death 2 years ago. He was a professor and his sons lived outside. So the whole house belonged to us. Since past 1 month, me and my mother, though my father and sister are ignorant, are hearing footsteps and running sounds. This usually occurs between 12 to 1:30. Hi Amandeep Krishna, maybe you should get your house checked by any local paranormal investigator. Try to find out a paranormal investigator in your zone, your area, and get it checked. Footsteps are a common indication of haunting. Maybe you should not be ignorant and go ahead with your own investigation. You can investigate yourself. Maybe you start recording all these activities on a video camera or on an audio recorder. So that might help you. Hello Rosie Auntie, how are you? Hello Shruti Nair. Yeah. Kunal Madhav, very good question. Why do the mountain and hilly regions of Uttarakhand are more famous for ghost stories rather than metropolitan cities? There is an old theory about hilly areas that you have lack of oxygen. And in medical terms, lack of oxygen can create hypoxia. That can cause hypoxia inside your body. I was a commercial pilot. I used to fly at high altitudes. And it is said that hypoxia can make you hallucinate. Hypoxia can make you feel that there is someone who is really not there. So this must be the most common cause for the haunting stories in hilly areas. Hi Amit Hockey, hope you're playing your hockey well. Abhishek, can spirits be recorded? Yes, a lot of times we have been able to record them on normal cameras, on full spectrum cameras, on CCTVs and infrared cameras. So the empirical evidence from around the world is suggesting that we can record them on cameras and audio recorders. Hi, Gautam Jog. Your grandfather passed away in 11th October 2015. Since they are often see, spirit can communicate with you in dreams. Maybe there was some attachment, or maybe there was some message he wanted to give you that he's trying to connect with you in your dreams. Keep connecting. Maybe you might be successful in getting his message one day. Or you can also do EVP recording whenever you feel his presence around you. EVP recording is nothing but electronic voice phenomena that is a disembodied voice that you don't hear while the time of recording gets recorded on your recorder. You can use any dictaphone mobile recorder to communicate with the spirit and recording EVPs. Ankit Kumar, how can you be a ghost hunter? Very good. For being a ghost hunter, you just need to be a little logical. Go to any place where people say it's haunted, or try to find out the reason why people say it's haunted. And maybe if you start catching some evidence about the afterlife, about the paranormal, maybe you are a successful ghost hunter. All the best for that. All right, next question is from Muhammad Waliur Rahman. He asked me whether has an entity directly communicated with me in real time, and did they try to harm me? Also, have they conveyed their desires or wishes to you, or try to complete the same through you? Well, yes. Spirits do not move on after their physical death because of a lot of attachment, physical attachment and unfinished desires. I have communicated with spirits a lot of times, and you might call them spirits, ghosts, or whatever, demons or whatever. But I was never harmed. I have received messages from entities about their wish, about their unfinished business. And I remember the maximum duration of the communication I had with the spirit or a ghost was more than 30 minutes. I was with Ian Lawman. He's a psychic, well-known psychic from UK. We were investigating in Australia, and our equipment gave positive replies for more than 30 minutes, and that was huge because energy, spirits need energy to manifest themselves. They get energy from their surroundings, and it's through heat exchange principle, and they do not have such power to manifest themselves for so long. But communicating with them for 30 minutes was a huge thing that we achieved in ghost hunting. A lot of people have asked, can spirits harm you? Anything can harm you. Even an ant can harm you, and a honeybee can harm you if you try to intervene its space, its personal space. There are a lot of area where spirits are lost, confused, in angry mode. They are frustrated, and when you go there, you try to, make fun of them, or you try to harm them, you try to disturb them. You can get harmed too. But in a lot of my investigations, a lot of my dangerous moments that I experienced ever in my life, the most harmful thing I ever faced was a scratch on my hand. That's it. I've never faced such gruesome situation that you see in movies. It's just in movies to entertain you. Otherwise, the normal paranormal world is very, 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 very docile, and it's fun. It's fun to explore the paranormal. Yeah, any more questions? Shrey Gehlot, which is the most haunted place you have ever been? To tell you the truth, the most haunted place I've ever been was Arrowdale Asylum in Australia. It's a lunatic asylum, and trust me, it's really haunted. Tamara, yes, I do miss working with Ian, Ray, Rob, and Raylene, and everyone from Haunting Australia. Maybe you'll be working soon together in future. And yes, that was quite an experience working with them. I learned quite a lot from them. Hi Anupama Sharma, your question is, can we anyhow connect to a dead entity? Sorry, I didn't get your question. I think you meant dead entity. I'm waiting for your question. Hi Neha Bhardwaj. My online program Haunted India was never brought into action because I was planning for a TV series, India Haunted. And something happened, I think 4 5 years back. I pitched this concept to NDTV Imagine. That time NDTV Imagine was one channel. And I started doing MTV Girls Night Out, and after a few months I got to know that Imagine and NDTV have separated and they have started making India's Most Haunted. So I was taken aback, and that was still a shock for me, and still a shock for me. And that's why I'm not trying to do something in a hurry. I'll be making a very good show on paranormal in India. Jessica Moses. What is my favorite moment ever recorded in paranormal field? Many. I'll be wasting time in this session if I start explaining my experiences, because this is just a short session for everyone. So next time I promise you guys that I'll be here for a longer time and I'll explain everything to you. I'll share my experiences and stories because it's a good platform to communicate with you. Abhishek Goel has a question again. Is it possible that spirits can make themselves as physically present? I mean, can they appear in form of human being? Well, a lot of instances show that they have this ability to manifest themselves in the form they were living in. But again, it's not more than a few seconds, and there are many ways spirits can manifest themselves. What I have studied is like there are more than 39 ways spirit can manifest themselves, and the most common way of their manifestation is olfactory manifestation. It is through smell, or auditory manifestations through sound. People start hearing footsteps, whisper, their names being taken, they hear someone calling them, and that's the only thing that you hear in haunting. Thank you, Preeti Srivastava. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Anupma Sharma, you're back. Entity, right. So you ask, can we communicate directly to an entity? Well, if he wishes to, yes, you can. Vidya Goswami, hi, hello, how are you? Do you believe in astral travel? Have you ever tried it? It's all mental world, and mentally I can travel to anywhere. I don't know whether it's true or it's my imagination, but I think I can do it, and everyone can do it. Soumya Big Free Mahato. Sir, I want to join your team. You're welcome to join my team. You may visit my website indianparanormalsociety.com and find it further how you can join my team. Pratik, I don't have any news about Bhootaya. We were planning to make a second season, but depends on producer and the channel when they welcome back. Any more questions? Oh my god, I've never talked so much in my life ever. Yeah, this is the first time I'm talking non-stop, one-sided. Hi Atanu, if you re-look this video after I end the session, you can listen to what I've answered to your question. Tamara, yes, I miss flying, but I fly every day in my dreams. Some more question. Anupma, how can you communicate with spirits? There are different ways. There are different ways to communicate with them. You know, scrying, you know, EVPs. Spirit communication is just like giving a try in the darkness. Anything you can use to communicate. You can even use a stone. You can just throw it on the floor and ask the spirit to move it. This is a way of communication. So there's no special way of communicating with them. We also use ITCs, instrument trans communication, to communicate with them and to see them. Hi Belinda Devar. We'll definitely be making more TV shows because TV shows never end. And you guys love me so much that I cannot stay away from TV. Thank you so much for loving me. Hi Neha Bhardwaj. I don't have any idea about Munirka Capital Court. There's so many people writing so many questions, so I need time to read it. So you guys have only 5 minutes with me. In this 5 minutes you can ask anything you want. Tell me, come on. Thank you, Pratik. Very nice talking to you. Hi Anupma, you saw your dead father in dreams. It is possible that he's trying to say something to you. Maybe you're not trying to get what he's trying to say. It's all symbolic. Your dreams are always symbolic. If you see some symbol, maybe an apple relates to color red. So you have to take a hint from your dreams. How to know if your house is haunted? Any specific signs if you could tell us? Hi Annie. To find if your house is haunted, you must know that what is happening in your house. A lot of places where people hear noises and they see shadows and different kind of things might have some scientific or natural reason. But anything happening in your house that is out of your logic and out of your understanding, maybe you need a reality check. You need to get it checked from experts, paranormal expert or local paranormal investigator. Or maybe you can check it yourself. If you're hearing footsteps, if you're hearing whisper, if you feel that your objects are being shifted from here to there, appearing and disappearing of their own, things being levitated, you hear screams and you start getting some smell with no source, that might hint that place is haunted. Abhishek, well, very nice question. I wanted to answer this for a long time for a lot of people that do spirits fear from God or any idol of God? Well, there is a very big misconception in our society that God and ghosts are two opposite forces. Sorry. In India, God is known as Paramatma, that means Supreme Spirit. So Supreme Spirit and Spirit cannot be opposite poles. So Spirit is part of the super consciousness, the God or the Paramatma. It's just like a sea. All the spirits in this world are just like droplets of water who join together to form a sea, and God is that sea. So are they afraid of God? Maybe yes, maybe no. Let me ask you, would you be afraid of God if you are no more? If you come out of your physical body? If you are a very religious guy in your life, you will be a religious guy after your death. If someone dies, he must be in a frustrated state that what has happened to him. If he was a religious guy, he will go to temple, mosque, church directly to question the God, what has happened to me? Why I'm still like this? So, and if you're a religious guy, if you see the idol of God, maybe any wrong intent won't come in your head. So that's why sometimes idol of God or naming God can put some spirit silent. Hi Beck. Hi Beck, very nice question, though I took some time to read it. There is also a way of manifestation of spirits through taste. So if you get some weird taste repeatedly or it is recurring, that might be a sign of manifestation. Alright guys, time is up and I have to leave now. So I'll watch you next time. I'll meet you next time, and whatever questions you have, you can post on my Facebook page. Till then, take care. Good night.